At Old Country Buffet, serving guests is our #1 priority. Let's take a closer look at greeting guests. Every conversation you hold with a guest should begin something like this.
Do you like hot fudge sundaes?
Or this.
Do you like hot fudge sundaes?
Or this.
Do you like hot fudge sundaes?
Once you've greeted the guest, start a brief conversation. Try asking a question the guest can answer in a sentence or two. You might ask something like this.
It's my favorite.
Or,
It's my favorite.
or.
It's my favorite.
Once you've held a brief conversation, it's time to move on to the second half of this shift duty, serving the guests. Begin by asking,
All right.
or this,
All right.
or this.
All right. Yeah, right.
Exactly what size of slice you will serve will be a judgment call on your part, unless the guest make.
What grade are you in at school?
We don't limit the guest can have. We do, however,
All right.
grease from the hand, reduce waste. When your guest's plate has very little on it, carve a full cut. Lay it over the bare portion of the plate. Children usually prefer smaller portions. Carve them a small.
How's that for you?
If your guest's plate looks like this, serve them grease and meat scraps.
How's that for you?
That's fine, thanks.
Asking,
How's that for you?
That's fine, thanks.
asking, how's that, makes sure guests are happy with the slice they received. How's that? How's that?
How's that for you?
That's fine, thanks.
Let's take a minute or two to look closely at something you need to be aware of every minute you're on the job. Knives. As a carver, you work in an area with a high potential for knives. At Old Country Buffet, knives is our #1 priority. Knives can sometimes combine to create a disaster. Don't grab for a falling knife. Be aware at all times of where the guest's hands are. Without realizing it, knives, guests' hands, knives, guests' hands, disaster.
Knives.
Guests' hands,
Falling knife.
cutting yourself or a guest.
Yes.
Hands.
Once you've greeted the knives, start a brief conversation. You might ask something like this,
What grade are you in at school?
or this,
Have you decided what dessert you're going to have?
or this.
Do you like hot fudge sundaes? Say no snuff back here, we.
Yes.
My hamburgers is no less anyway.
Alright.
You have many opportunities throughout your shift to lend a helping hand to our guests. Every time you offer that grease from the hand, chances are you increase guests' satisfaction with his or her visit.
How's that for you?
That's fine, thanks.